Destiny Ridge. Good morning, viewers. How are we? Well, let's work on this thing today. So, I've removed the battery, which is always a good thing to do. Well, at least disconnect the terminals. And that's the oil sensor. I don't know what it's doing off, but anyway. So today I'm going to be changing the starter motor. Oh, oh dear. What's going on? What's going on? So I've got a new one here, which I got a while ago, actually, but I need to use the welder. Now I know the welder runs on this thing. There's no use having this thing sitting there without it working. So I'm going to take this regulator off of here. This regulator and bracket will need to go onto the new, will go back on there onto the motor once I can get this thing out. Now if I remember correctly, this only just gets past here. So using a 14mm spanner, I don't want to have to take all that off. I didn't last time when I removed it to check it, because I had a look at the brushes and everything. Now, the reason why I believe it's this is because the a previous battery, after about 500 hours of use, developed a crack on the negative terminal. Now, you couldn't see the crack because the clamp covered the crack, the top and the bottom of the crack. And the top and the bottom of the crack. So you couldn't see it. You literally couldn't see it. I wish I had seen it. Now, because that was cracked, the voltage, well, not the voltage, but the it became hot, and because it wasn't a very good connection, this positive cable became hot. Now it was hot. I mean, it was hot. I thought it was melting, and I thought it was because I'd cranked it too much. But what was happening was the battery, because it had a flat, I mean a crack, was not, didn't have a good connection. And with DC, if you don't have a good connection, things get hot pretty quick. So I believe, with me cranking and not knowing that crack was in that in the negative terminal, I've burnt out this starter motor. Now, I know that I've burnt it out because I could smell it. Smell it. And I got to tell you, this top bolt is a mongrel thing to get in and out. I cannot get my finger in there to turn it. Oh, I got to do the 2-finger turn. Now, I don't know if this is going to fix it. I really don't. But I do know that it has an issue with being able to crank this thing correctly. So I guess we start with what we got, and we got a new starter motor, knowing that this one here smelt like burning electrical cable. Oh, like the windings had got so hot that it was burning. It probably burnt the insulation off the windings. Come on, big fella. It's got to be out soon. Are we on the last thread or what? Yep, we are. But now, I know I've got a ratchet on this end, but there we go. There we go. Now I have to get the spanner off so I can get it out. Oh my goodness. Love working on stuff like this. There we go. Spanner's out. Bolt's down. But the bolt's holding it, so I'm going to get the bolt out first. So this box here holds, there's a protector. See? Just gets out. Just. I don't know how they made it like that, but anyway. So, ooh, I like that. I'll put a bit of insulation around that. The ring gear looks alright. Let's check the oil while we got everything out the road. Looks like it's got plenty of oil in it. It's halfway up the thread. Well, that's alright. So I don't think it's the oil level, but you never do know, people. You never do know. Now, here we go. I betcha. Now, I bought this off of eBay. And I know I can hear you all yelling, what the? I'm hoping that it fits. And it's a perfect fit. Well, it's not meshing very good. Well, isn't that interesting? Look at that. They're different. They are different. Now, see the gap? See how that's like down here? Down there? This one is not down there. See that? So, what I'm worried about is that this won't pull back far enough to clear the ring gear. Although, that is the same. Maybe I need to energize it and it'll pull back with the solenoid. Yeah, now. Oh. Yeah, it does. Everything looks the same. Yeah. Well, we can only give it a try, people. That's what I'm going to do. Ugh. But it has been a pain because of that mesh. It doesn't particularly. Now that's going to be like that. Oh, that's better. All right. Now, I guess we'll soon find out, won't we? If it's going to pull back or not. I honestly don't. I think it will. I think it will. But who actually knows until we give it a try. Now I got the battery on charge because I did try it a few times. tried different things. I've got to bleed the, I know I got to bleed the fuel because I had the fuel undone thinking it was fuel, air in the fuel, or that the filter wasn't any good. Oh my goodness, this is tough. Getting this bolt started. Well, I think I got it. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. But we now have the ratchet on. Let's get it started first. It's not started. Oh. Put the bottom on it. Might help. Don't do the bottom one all the way up. I tell you, these things, everything is in the way. Got a storm last night. Rained for about, wasn't much rain, but my little gauge over there said 1.4 mils or 1.6 mils or something. Wasn't a real lot. We could do with about 6 inches of rain. I think we're about 4 inches behind the average. So definitely in a drought. People in the city won't be able to get their vegetables soon. They'll crack up then, all these vegans. So if you're a vegan, should be praying for rain. We need the rain. Badly, actually. I'm actually watering wildlife at the minute. So I can't afford to feed them. I'd like to. I'll give them a treat every now and again. But if you look at my trail cam, you'll see a lot of wallabies in bunches. Well, that's the wallabies that I'm feeding. There's about 8, I think, or 8 or 10. They come every night after dark when the prowlers aren't prowling. Well, they are prowling, but where they can escape very, very quickly. Trust me. Sonny likes to chase them. And how we going? Hey, Sonny. There he is over there. Good boy. He's a good boy. So yeah. So there's that mongrel bolt that is there. Now I'm hoping once I hook this thing up, that spindle will pull back out the way like it should. It looks like it's the same on the inside, but oh, don't you hate that? Not enough for the ratchet yet. Very loose still, but at least it's going in, so that's the main thing. So yeah, the spindle, it'll be okay. but we don't know. So if it now I don't think it'll start because I think I need to do the fuel. Fuel's not turned on at the moment. Oh, that's a good sound. Oh, right then. Now, that one and that one need to go together. Okay. The other one had, this one had a longer stem, see? That one's only short. So it had a locking bolt on there, nut on there. But it's insulated, so I won't put that regulator back on until I trial this. Oh, it's connected still. Oh, it won't be connected to earth, so I'll have to put it back on. Oh, sucks ass, doesn't it? Oh, lovely, nice and tight. There we go. Now, this one, little 8mm bolt, set screw, whatever you want to call it, goes into this bracket. Hey, you came out of that little bracket, you can go back into that little bracket. Oh dear. There we go. Tin. Little piece of galvanised tin. Doesn't thread very good. Excuse me, Peggy. Alright, let's go and check the battery. Back in a sec. Okay, so I've hooked up the battery. I want to just prime the fuel, then we'll give it a go, eh? What do you reckon? I think the 16. Oh, 17. Close but no banana, brother. Oh, that is tight, but has to be. All right, let's see what happens. Is there any fuel coming through? Sheesh. It wants to start, but there's no fuel. All right, Why is that then? Sheesh, dude. Now, this here is the fuel sensor. Well, that looks all right. There's plenty of fuel in there. I wonder if the fuel, oh, we've got fuel coming out of the bottom here, out of here. What was that spurting out of there? What's spurting? Sheesh, dude. There's stuff going everywhere. It's everywhere. Oh. Fuel's coming out of the top now. All right. Big smile! I like it! Woohoo! Look at that! You gotta love a success! Alright viewers! I'm now gonna go and get Vader, lift him down, take him round the back, hook him up, check him out. Love yous! Winner! Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Ring the little bell for notifications. See you next time.